Hello everyone, my name is Leon. Today I want to introduce three alternative investments. One is the Bitcoin, the second is gold commodity, the third is real estate investment trust. Bitcoin was established in 2009, and the total number of Bitcoin was not exceeded 21 million pieces according to the agreement. As an electronic cryptocurrency, Bitcoin established a new currency and transaction system through the centralized, open, transparent algorithm. The global standard spot price of Bitcoin has not determined, so investors should use the coin-indexed Bitcoin price and the link-indexed to determine the accurate spot price. By analyzing the Bitcoin data since 2017 to 2020, we can note that Bitcoin investment yield is more than 17%, and its investment risk rate has always been maintained below 6%. Its correlation with the Australian stock and the international stock is very low. The volatility of Bitcoin index is less than the overall stock market, and its return of unit risk is very high. In summary, a trading strategy based on momentum of Bitcoin's earning can improve the portfolio profitability, so it is recommended to invest. As one of the most precious metal, gold has played an essential role in the development of the world currency system. The first gold exchange traded fund was created in 2003, which is supported by the World Gold Council. The characteristic of gold investment are risk diversification, the higher potential return, long investment time, and less restrictive regulation. Gold commodity are mainly traded in 7 markets, including London, New York, Shanghai, Tokyo, India, Dubai, and Istanbul. In terms of turnover, the two major markets for gold commodity are the London and the New York. By analyzing the gold index data from 2017 to 2020, it can be known that the investment risk of gold is always at a low level, less than 2%, and its yield fluctuates slightly, not exceed 2%. Its correlation with the Australian stock index and the Dow Jones index is low. Its volatility is much smaller than the overall stock market, and its return of the unit risk is very high. Hence, the gold commodity can help investors hedge risk of the portfolio, investment diversification, and increase the final yield. So it is recommended to invest. Real estate investment trust private investors with a flexible way to invest a diversified portfolio of commercial real estate. The total capital of global REIT market was $850 billion in 2006, and the entire REIT market capitalization rebounded sharply to $1.7 trillion after GFC in 2016. According to the data from the European Public Real Estate Association, 35 countries around the world have the Act REIT or REIT-like regulation. Australia has leased REIT since 1971, and the General Property Trust is Australia's first listed on the country stock exchange. Chartered Hire Retail REIT is the principal owner and the manager of retail convenience properties, and is managed by Chartered Hire Group. Now, 93% of CQR revenue comes from discretionary tenant customers, and half of its rental income comes from Woolworths, Coles, West Farmers, and Aldi businesses. By analyzing CQR data between 2017 and 2020, we know that investment risk and return of CQR is always at a low level. The CQR index has a moderate correlation with the Australian stock, but its correlation with the Dow Jones index is minimal. Its investment volatility risk is higher than overall Australian stock market. CQR investors take the risk, but their yield lower than the bank interest rate in 2020. Therefore, it's not recommended to invest. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.